Yo, what is going on, guys? DigiRex here, and today I'm coming at you with a brand new video. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at Deft Hail. So this is a weapon that you actually get from tipping Moxxi. You put obviously money in her tip jar, similar to Borderlands 2, and you will get mail from Moxxi. She doesn't straight up hand you this weapon, but she will give you mail. You'll receive mail, and you go in social and accept your mail. And this gun is actually surprisingly fun and surprisingly good. I was surprised by how much I actually enjoy using this weapon. So it is a blue that comes at 345 item score. I don't actually know if it can go above, but even if it maxes out at 345, this will carry you through much of the game. And you can get different variants on it. So I have two different ones right here, and they are slightly different. So if we compare them, I can see that the one on the right has more handling and better reload time. So what's really good about this weapon is the critical hit damage. So the one on the right has plus 175% critical hit damage. The one on the left only has plus 150 critical hit damage. The one on the right has plus 83 weapon accuracy. The one on the left has plus 90 weapon accuracy. Then of course the one on the right has bonus reload speed. And the one on the right is vastly superior. The only advantage the one on the left has is plus 7 weapon accuracy, and that's not really the best bonus ever, because on the right obviously you have better handling, better reload time, more critical hit damage. So you can try to get a really good roll on this if you have the extra money to spend, and I would almost recommend trying to go for this fairly early, because this gun seriously will carry you pretty far. It is really, really good. So the critical hit damage is absolutely amazing. You can one-shot a lot of lower tier enemies for a long-ass time with this extra critical hit damage. It's absolutely mad. And obviously this is a dual weapon, so you can switch it between fully automatic and 3-round burst. So let's get into the game. So first off, this gun is very aesthetically pleasing. Obviously it has the pink shader on it at first, but I changed it, or weapon skin should I say. I'm just used to Destiny, sorry about that. So I changed it to this black and red one, which is pretty damn cool. And although the default is cool, it's a cool looking weapon. The default has Moxxi written across the side of it. And what is really weird that I want to preface about this weapon, in this gameplay, when you see me aim down sights, the bullets don't really go exactly where the sights say they're going to go. The bullets actually seem to come out of the gun a little bit above the iron sights. So you kind of have to account for that. And a lot of the times I went hipfire because I felt like my hipfire reticule was almost more accurate than my aiming down sights, which is really, really weird. As you can see, it is definitely not coming out exactly where it should. But then you can also see we got slow travel time, we got some fall to the bullets, so it's a lot of that. But listen, if you hit your critical hits, you will be heavily rewarded with this weapon. That's why I'm making the video about it. I wouldn't make a video on this weapon if it was just absolute garbage. Obviously I'm not hitting critical hits on this psycho here, and I just went down. But listen, you do so much damage when you hit critical hits, especially if you have a big critical hit modifier, which I'm sure with the right roll and if you tip Moxxi enough, you can get a giant critical hit modifier on this gun, and it can be an absolute beast. And then on bigger targets, this thing is an absolute beast no matter what, since the bigger targets are easy to hit. You don't have to be specifically accurate, and you can switch it between 3-round burst and fully automatic. Most of the time I'm using 3-round burst just because I found it easier to hit, and if you got those critical hits, you were doing tons of damage anyway, so you really didn't need to hit a lot of shots. Although on larger enemies, and when enemies get up close, I would recommend just switching over to full auto when using this gun. I would just get used to switching back between full auto and 3-round burst depending on what the situation needed. This gun, a lot of fun, absolute beast, will carry you fairly far. I would definitely recommend, once you get the recoil pattern down, like this gun will just take a little bit to get used to because of the unique pattern that the bullets come out at, the unique drop and everything. Like obviously in this gameplay, I was kind of spraying and I was hitting a good critical hit every once in a while. But once you really get used to playing around with this gun, and once you really get used to what it's like, and you hit your critical shots, you will be heavily rewarded, because you can do a ton of damage with this thing, and it is an absolute beast. So I hope you guys start tipping Moxxi if you have extra money, and even if you don't have extra money, I would recommend trying to get this gun fairly early throughout your playthrough, because it'll carry you far. It is just a solid weapon overall. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for more Destiny 2, Borderlands 3, and any other games I might be streaming. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I would appreciate the subscribe, because 1,000 subscribers has been my goal for a while. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been DiggerX. Peace.
I'm open to mine, so we all need some time just to settle down. Won't you come around, cause I never can leave it alone. Talking about somebody rolling, boulevard dining, making it count for efforts I can't explain. Balling and feeling we drowning, never been humble by playing the fighter.